You are beaten. It is useless to resist. Don't let yourself be destroyed as Obi-Wan did. There is no escape. Don't make me destroy you. Luke, you do not yet realize your importance. You have only begun to discover your power. Join me, and I will complete your training. With our combined strength, we can end this destructive conflict and bring order to the galaxy.
I'll never join you!
Hello, and God bless you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you enjoyed the little intro that I just did. That was just getting back at Shock because he had me on the motorcycle riding. He said that I was riding his motorcycle, and I just wanted to bring a little bit of fun into this conversation, okay? So if you're watching this video, I want you to know why I'm making it, okay? I'm making this video because there's a lot of hostility. There's a lot of double standard going on YouTube, okay? There's a lot of hostility going on YouTube, okay? And first of all, I'm going to address non-believers. And then I'm also going to address fellow brothers and Christians, okay? So I hope you enjoy this. I hope you understand where I'm coming from, all right? Now, my friend, if you're a non-believer, I want you to know one thing, okay? I highly encourage you not to get involved in these flagging campaigns. Don't let something so simple ruin your day. Do you know there's people who let simple things ruin your day? I don't allow simple things to ruin my day. I simply don't. If I see a video that I don't like, I'm just not going to watch it. It's that simple, plain and simple, and that's what I'm going to do from now on. And that's what I encourage all of y'all to do. If you're watching a video, okay, if you're watching a homosexual make a video, for example, and you don't like it, don't watch it. That's simple. That's not hard. That's just like if you're watching wrestling on USA Network and you don't like it, if you don't like The Undertaker coming out and tombstoning people, don't watch it. Turn on ESPN and watch something else. But you can't blame Vince McMahon for the product he's throwing out there because it's his right to do so. If you don't like what Vince McMahon is bringing on the WWE, then go to ESPN and watch some NBA. Watch some LeBron James, Michael Jordan, Charles Barkley on TNT. His commentaries are awesome. But you can't blame ESPN for bringing forth NBA because that's their channel. Hope you understand where I'm coming from on that, okay? If you don't like what someone's saying, don't watch it. We all have freedom of speech. We all can say what we want to say. And that's just being real about it, okay? Now, there are right reasons to flag videos and wrong reasons to flag videos. There is a flag button for a purpose. Yes, it is for a purpose other than getting back at people. That flag button has a lot of descriptions on there, okay? If you're going to flag someone's video just because you're angry at that person, reconsider it. It's not worth it, your time. It's not worth your time. It really isn't, okay? So if you're gonna flag a video, I remember in my history here on YouTube, I flagged one video, and it was a video from Mexico, but it had some prostitutes on there getting beat up, and it was from the news channel Univision, because you know the Spanish people watch Telemundo, Univision, and they had a report about these coyotes beating up prostitutes and stuff like that, and crazy stuff on over there, and I clicked on it, and as soon as I started watching, I said, oh my God, what is this? This is horrible. How is this on here? So I flagged it because that contained information that wasn't good, and I at least wanted to make sure that it was above 18 and over, okay? So I will give you that as an example, okay? That's one of the only videos I've ever flagged, okay? Now, The Amazing Atheist and Gorilla199 had a debate a few weeks ago, and things got a little bit heated, okay? When things got heated and threats started being thrown out there, The Amazing Atheist, yes, an atheist, okay, was the first one to say, you know what, this is getting out of hand. I don't condone this. Gorilla199, I got in touch with him. He doesn't condone it, so chill out. And you know what? Atheists and Christians understood that. No channels got flagged down. Why? Because they understand one thing. No one's forcing them to watch it. Pat Condell has a video on YouTube about Christ being gay. Do you see Christians flagging that video? That video is still up there. Okay? So I'm trying to point to you the double standard that there is, not on all groups. And I also include a double standard on Christianity, because there's a lot of Christians as well who flag videos just for flagging them. Okay? If you don't like what someone's saying on their channel, don't watch it. Okay? Don't watch it. Okay? All right? On your okay, this is being simple. Okay? Now, if you're a Christian, okay? If you're a Christian, I want you to know one thing. We are to set the example. Matthew chapter 5 verse 16 says, "Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven." All right? So my fellow Christians, I come to tell you today that Deuteronomy chapter 28 also says, "If you fully obey the Lord your God and carefully follow all his commands I give you today, the Lord your God will set you high above all the nations of the earth." All right? Verse number 7 of Deuteronomy 28. "The Lord will grant that the enemies who rise up against you will be defeated before you. They will come at you in one direction but flee from you in 7. So what I encourage you, Christians, is one thing. Keep on focusing on Christ. Don't let no one distract you from preaching the Word of God. Don't compromise the Word of God just because someone doesn't like for you to say it. But at the same time, I remind you of the responsibility you have as an ambassador of Christ on YouTube. Don't take this channel for granted. Don't take it. All right? You're not here just for being here. God brought you here for a purpose. So make sure you don't abuse your channel and do things in the name of the Lord, okay, which are not from God. Because you may fool men by saying, "God told me to do this," but you can't fool God. You can't fool God. So as Christians, we're to set the example, okay? Sure, things may not work out our way, but we're to continue to set the example. And that's what I'm going to do from now on. I talked to Shock the other day. Shock's going to do the same thing. I talked to many brothers and sisters. Karen's Faith, she's going to do the same thing from now on. I talked to many brothers and sisters. Prophecy Channel, Saunders Act, A True Hybrid, Romanian, D-Man. Many of us are going to make sure that we focus on the Word of God. We're not going to join any flagging campaign wars. That's just about it that I got to say today. There's a double standard going on, and if you're a Christian doing that double standard, stop it. Okay? And if you're a non-believer using that double standard, I urge you, please reconsider doing it. Please reconsider doing it. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. If you don't like what you're watching, please just don't watch. Okay? But don't let someone, okay? Don't let someone get you so angry to the point that you just have to flag a video just because you want to get revenge. It's not worth it. It's just not worth it. May God bless you guys.